Travis Wayne Goodsell. I was going to watch the ABC4 News articles on YouTube from yesterday, but the very first one, unemployment insurance in Utah, has a Kevin Burt, who's the unemployment insurance division director, talking about what to do with being laid off or fired or unemployed from coronavirus. Kevin Burt, is this my cousin? It's been decades, but he's got the reddish hair from his, which would be from his uncle, as the family always teased the uncle of having red hair, as the rest of the family had the dark hair. So it's the wrong family to have the hair, and he appears older than me. He's much younger than I am, if this is him. But again, the Burt brothers in Utah, they could have named one of the family here in Utah as Kevin, but I don't know. I did see his brother, my actual cousin's brother, and here in Utah at my bank, and after he saw me, he made sure never to show up at that time again. Yay, we are a happy family. Yeah, they originate from Rexburg, Idaho. His Father Burt ran the farm equipment store there on the corner of Main Street and that other street. He's since closed it down, as the boys have been going their own route, getting older and married off and what have you. But is that you, Kevin? Very interesting. So yeah, thought I'd pull that out. So I won't be going over the other videos, having watched them. Apparently the Mormon, again, it's just like they don't care. YouTube has hired the Mormons back specifically to protect the church during this crisis. Unbelievable. The processing time is going so slow because of it. And it's supposed to be the new shift. And they adjusted the shifts, apparently, because they know when I'm posting. It's just lame. As if that's going to do anything. And so this, I wanted to find out what this was all about. Utah's doing blocks now, and I don't understand what A block, B block, C block is referring to. I guess I'll click on it because YouTube doesn't have an agreement with ABC4 News Utah to condemn anybody who is doing commentaries.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for the ABC4 News at 9 on the CW30. I'm Brittany Johnson. We do begin with a 6.5 magnitude earthquake in central Idaho. It happened just a few hours ago, just before 6 o'clock, about 81 miles northeast of Boise. Now, we do want to send it right over to our chief meteorologist, Dan Foltz,
that was last week.
Perspective on this earthquake, Dan.
Yes, this is the biggest earthquake since a 6.9 in Idaho hit near more closer to Chalice. That one was the biggest earthquake that Idaho had seen in nearly a century. So this is the second biggest earthquake.
I don't understand what they're doing here. This was last week.
Northeast of Boise. We can move in a little bit closer and get an idea of the perspective.
So A block, B block, C block is just repeat of the previous week? That's
Actually, we've been a
lame.
little bit closer once again to where the epicenter
Or was there another
This was
earthquake?
right about near the
Because it's in the same
Beaver Creek
location.
area.
And it's the
That's
same
21 Thrills right here, but
Richter
ironically,
scale
the center of the
level.
earthquake was on
So
top
what's going
of
on?
a creek called Shake Creek. Anyway,
I
very major
don't get it.
earthquake hitting and
I
causing
don't get
all-time.
it. I don't understand what this A block, B block, C block is. I don't get it. So lame. And so here, you know, they have Monday. Have them out of order. A block, D block, C block, B block. Oh my God. Are you Utah Mormons not properly educated? Did you graduate not being able to know your ABCs? A, B, C, not A, D, C, B. My God. And the one new reporter, a little teenage girl, who had that, who's trying to be what they want her to be, because you can tell, because she's not herself. She's like, you know, like the Peanuts, the teacher. And now she's going goth. So she's apparently struggling, trying to fit the mold that they want her to fit. Anyway, so test swab shortage in Utah? Seriously? The state that does their own thing regardless of the consequences? We're not testing anymore like we were testing ever before. We're like, we've only tested 3,000 out of the 3 million. And so here, they call it justice files, but then they have, I'm not a sex offender, says convicted man. So it shows you how ABC4 News Utah thinks of this guy. And why are they calling it the justice files then? It's supposed to be about people who've been wrongly accused. Well, his life is ruined, and he's going to get coronavirus in prison, so hasta la vista, baby. Bryce National Canyon Park, temporary close. Just say it closed, guys. Don't say temporary. We don't know if it's temporary. Just say closed. Closed until further notice. That's what businesses do. We're closed until further notice. Don't say temporary, because you're not giving us a date of when it's open. And nobody's knowing, because nobody's treating it. Test swabs are at a low now, so we're not going to be tested in Utah. So all the deaths that occur are going to be labeled as something else other than coronavirus because they can't test for it. So I'll just say, oh, it's the flu. Well, that's what Fox News and the president said it is. Wildfire trucks retrofitted to operate as ambulances. Yeah, this is a scary reminder. I don't think they're talking about it. But we got fire season coming up very soon. And with a shortage of people from deaths and coronavirus victims, who's going to fight the wildfires then? And it could get very ugly this year. In fact, I'm expecting it to get very ugly this year across the whole United States. With tornado season, fire season, this is going to get ugly. Unbelievable. Like we're on Masters. Utah Beef Council. Utah to ramp up testing. But sorry, you got a swab shortage. So at 11 hours ago, they were saying they're going to ramp it up the testing in rural Utah. And then 6 hours ago, we don't have enough swabs to test. That's how they operate. They just say, we're going to do this, and then they proceed, and oh, we can't do it because we don't have the necessary equipment and tools and talent and people and whatever other excuse they give. And then they don't do it, and then people go, didn't you guys say you were going to do that? Oh, yeah, well, we didn't. And then state epidemiologist says there's no government control of experimental COVID-19 drug in Utah. Yeah, there is no cure. There is no vaccine. And that's what people are not understanding. People are looking for a drug for the remedy of the symptoms. And that doesn't cure you. And people just are clueless. We have been so lied to, so deceived by those in positions of trust that nobody knows what truth is anymore. See, a vaccine is still years away. You know, people have recovered and they can now begin testing antibodies of the people who have recovered. But again, it's years away. So all this talk about drugs to take, that's not going to cure you. This is why as babies we get shots, so that we don't get severe viruses later on in life. And then of course the anti-vaxxers came out right before this. Isn't that interesting? Curious timing. And so, unbelievable. Oh, wait a minute. They're donating babies for coronavirus? Let your baby get it today. What does that mean? And then Dixie Regional Medical Center weighs its level of preparedness. Too late to find out if you're prepared or not. Way too late. And then the drone thing, they're calling it Empty Utah now instead of drone thing. So there's their drone cartoon thing. Same old song and opening, and then they do it's great for the historical records. You know, decades from now, when we look back on what humans used to be, those are humans? Oh, we lizard people. We're gonna be replaced. It's probably gonna be cockroach humans, because they're the only things that survive. Okay, it should be. Just taking care of some technical details. Oh, now it's done. Whoops. I wanted to see if it covered the... It doesn't even give me the option. Come on. That would have been perfect. Alright, so I'll still do that first one. I did a 5-minute thing on the sky. And they just said, nope, we're not going to offer it to you. Alright. Just unbelievable. It's the end of the world and nobody cares. Alright. I think I saw another University of Utah thing. Construction alert, they closed southbound on I-15. That's not good. There's still people out driving around drunk. Is it safe to talk to kids if we stay in the car 6 feet apart? Do I need to clean items brought from the grocery store? Does hand sanitizer need a certain percentage of alcohol that I can drink? What kind of questions are these? Coronavirus lives on clothing. Oh my God. Leave it to Mormons. And so, yeah, it's clear. I mean, yesterday we had our landscapers here, and the guy driving the lawnmower was drunk because I keep my window open, and so he passes by, and all of a sudden, oh, yeah, I know when somebody's drunk because I don't drink. It's not on my clothes. How long does alcohol stay on clothes? And here's something scary. They're putting stuffed bears in people's windows in Olympus Hills. Ah! Does the CDC recommend wearing a mask when I go out in public? You're not supposed to go out in public. Stay home. My God, how is this hard? Why don't they understand? What's wrong with you guys? Oh, yay, a different way to do an Easter egg hunt. We will maintain our traditions and values. Okay, here's something sad. Mountain American Expo Center has turned into a temporary hospital. The beds are all empty as they've got the kits all set up to go, but yeah, at least they're preparing for the dead bodies. That's expected to skyrocket this week because Utah was among the last to be affected. So we're going to be the last to be the top news story around the world. Oh, ring camera theft. That's great. So apparently people have rings with cameras in them. And so what do you do with hidden cameras in rings? I'm sure all good things, right? Hello, it's me. I'm coming in to clean the bathroom. Anybody in here? Yeah, alright. Hey, I said I was in here. Oh, no, just cleaning. Yeah, you can wait until I'm done. Get out. Mountain America venue. Is that the same thing as the expo? I'm guessing so. Utah-based Spectrum Solutions Saliva Collection. You know that they're only doing this so that they can create our DNA clones to have the zombie apocalypse army. Because Ancestry isn't doing actual ancestry work. They're only copying whatever information was on the church's genealogy that people submitted, which is completely made up and fictional. I baptized Michael Jackson. I baptized Mickey Mouse. My third great grandfather is Hitler. Well, that could be true for Mormons. Let's see, original shopping from home, Sears catalog, oh yay. And there's Nelson selling out the Mormon Church. New temples and proclamation announced. Unbelievable. Okay, and then empty Utah Church. Pretty sure I got that in Southtown. Yeah, I got that. And streaking Jeopardy. Face masks in public. We're supposed to stay home this week. Stay home. Don't go out. This is the big week. Stay home. And so yeah, I can't find it, but I did find CNN trying to dispel the coronavirus myths by saying it's a bat virus. But you medical professionals have overridden the professionals who've already come out and said it's a bat virus to say it's a bat virus. They wasted their whole time just to get a grant money and fame during this coronavirus period. Alright, so dear, don't go goth. Don't conform to them. Be yourself. Do your reporting as you. Don't body shame yourself. Don't let them body shame you. Don't go goth.